A while back, I had to go to Kroger's grocery store to buy some flour. And there I am in the flour aisle. Have you ever noticed how much flour there is in the flour aisle? There was ordinary flour, and then there was enriched flour. Well, I stood there as a typical man, not really knowing what to buy. But I decided I didn't want the ordinary, I wanted the enriched. And how about you? How about if you're down an aisle of your life and you have many products in that aisle? Do you pick the ordinary, even the mediocre, or do you go with the enriched? What enriches your life? What makes it different? What makes it better than yesterday? Here it is, God's grace. God's grace can turn an ordinary life into something extraordinary. God's grace can turn the mistakes of yesterday into something that it will use that as fuel for the energy of a better you. God's grace can change everything, can enrich your life in every way. Here's what it says in Philippians 1, verse 7. I hold you in my heart, for you are all partakers with me of grace. God enriches your life this week with a multitude of blessings. I pray that your life is enriched this week. I pray that these blessings from God enrich your life with people that love you and teach you and inspire you and comfort you. I pray that every person in your life enriches your life and you do the same with theirs. Every person is an individual expression of God, and each person in your life represents a special divine idea held in God for you. Each individual has within him or her God-created qualities and abilities. These wonderful qualities, and hear me now on this, these wonderful qualities in you and in them are still developing. God's not through with you yet, and God's not through with them yet. And therefore you're patient. Those dear to you that do not seem to be living up to their greatest potential, you rejoice as their awareness of God's good increases, so that their desire to incorporate more good into their lives comes forth. There are many ways that you and I can express wonderful appreciation to God for God's grace. A quick thank you will do it. I say a quick thank you 30,000 times during the day, silently, because I'm aware in a small way, I don't believe any human mind can be aware totally of God's enrichment onto my life. I ask you to join me, though, in trying and every day expanding that. For those dear ones that are going through a process of healing, every week we receive so many prayer requests for other people that are going through healing. We hold thoughts inside of us of an enrichment in their life. Thoughts of wellness coming directly from God and coming through the minds of the doctors. And we see their well-being, their enrichment coming into visibility. We give thanks for the added blessings of God, for the enrichment in our life and in others' lives.